skip halfway. Here you go. So, we are going to, my allergies. We're going to do show and tell. Number 1, didn't really have any intentions of doing a, show and tell show and tell at all today. But, I had gone in my, home office to look for something this morning for, my Halloween tag I'm going to do in a couple videos down the road, today. But, then I was like, I want to extend my plushie collection here in my den, which I just do not have any room for my toys in here, but I'm just going to start piling them in here, but whatever. So, I thought, well, I'm going to bring them in here, and I had some in here anyway, and I wanted to just bring some more in, and some of them were from my childhood. Well, most of them were from my childhood. So I'm just going to start grabbing them and showing them. Now I know everybody's all up in arms, was all thrilled about their flocked San Diego Comic-Con Funko Pop Snuffleupagus. Well, I got the ultimate flocked Snuffleupagus. I got an original. I had this one when I was a little girl. And seeing as I'm 42 and show my age here, let's see. Well, his tag is so old and faded, I can't tell you how old this is, but it was made by Knickerbocker, and I have a Big Bird, a Kermit, and something else by this company, and I also had an original Grover puppet, which my mother spent hundreds of dollars on this thing, and we had gone out for Chinese food, and I wanted to take him with me. My mom just put out so much money on this thing, and she was like, no, he was too expensive, you're not taking it. And I whined and I cried and I threw a tantrum over it, and she's like, fine, because it was my favorite toy at the time. She's like, fine, but if anything happens, it's on you. Don't ever ask to take another toy out. Well, sure enough, I left it behind when we left. And when we went back, it was gone. Nobody could find it. Nobody turned in lost and found. And my mother was furious when we got home. I got spanking for losing it. And from then on, I was not allowed to take any of my toys out of the house ever again. So, but I had a few of these from Knickerbocker when I was a kid. And I still have the Big Bird somewhere. His neck's a little broken, and he used to have one of those pull strings, and he talked. And as you see, Snuffleupagus' neck isn't so hot either, and his fur is well loved. What you think, Bobby? He's gonna smack you. Oh, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. Let's him over here by you. And I'm not sure how old this guy is, but y'all should recognize. Pardon, here's a who. Oh, 1983. He's older than I thought he was. I was 10. Oh, and I've got some other stuff. I was going through some books as well. I have this Evil Dead companion book. I'm not even sure how old this is. My mom got me this from a a library book sale. It looks like this printing was 1992. And this is really a little bit beat up, but she got me this Crow graphic novel. And this is from when the film was first released in the 1990s. And then this, I cannot believe I still have this. And it's, well, somewhat in one piece. The pictures are kind of falling out, but this is an original from, let's see, it's the first printing from the early 80s, 1982, The Dark Crystal. I also had the Labyrinth at one time, but it fell apart pretty much like this one's kind of doing, but it's got a bunch of color stills from the film. But they're all falling out, so I'm not going to mess with them. Now this isn't very old. Dang it! My friend, after my mom died, and I was staying at this place on the other side of the county while my home was in probate, when I was feeling sad, he would come over and play this at me to make me laugh. Then he ended up giving it to me. Don't know if you recognize this little dog.
What is the logarithm? Yo quiero un Taco Bell.
It's a little Taco Bell dog. He's got a button in his ear and he talks.
I think I'm in love. Can this boat go any faster?
Makes Pat look crazy.
What is the logarithm? Yo quiero un Taco Bell.
You don't know what to think. Then I have a bunch of these little toys, but I couldn't get them all out today. But I'll bring them all out at a bit of time. Get out of there. First I have a set of these. I have some wind-up toys, and they're kind of dirty, but I have Woodstock, Snoopy, and a Smurf. And then I have a bunch of these, and they really need to be cleaned up because they're in filthy shape, but they're in excellent condition. But I have the Peo little vinyl Smurf figures from the early 80s. And I also have a set of the Chipette vinyl figures. But I have the set of the this vinyl Smurfs. At one time I had all of them, but you know, some got stolen, some got lost, some fell apart, some got ate by the dogs. My dogs from childhood, not these brats. Well, here's a Halloween one. I'll keep him out for Halloween. But I got some, stuff like that. Then I've also got, Care Bear figures. I even have some of the California Raisins, and I think those are supposed to be worth something. I might clean those up and get rid of them. So I don't care nothing for those personally. I got one more bag of plushies. I've got tons of plushies, but I just brought some out for the day. Now, since I'm a big fan of British anything, well, he's all dirty, but he needs a bath. I got Paddington Bear as Paddington MD. I love Paddington Bear. I got... Get out of there! Bugs Bunny. And Taz. I also got this little Taz from when he was there was the Space Jam movie. And I got a ton of Garfields, but me being a big teddy bear fan, I got his little bear. You should put him up here with Mr. Bean's teddies. And I got I've got a set of Ren and Stimpy dolls, but his other half is back there somewhere. And at first, I found one, but not the other. And then it got mixed up. So I've still got to keep going through toys a little bit at a time. So they ugly, ain't they? Then, hey, you leave Bugs Bunny alone. Now, I have a full set of these somewhere, and I don't know where they are. I think these came from Burger King, I believe. They were from the 80s, but Alf, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. Whoa. He gonna get you. He gonna get you. Face hug. Face hug, alien. I got Smurfs. These are from the 80s too. I think. Late 70s, early 80s. Doesn't say. Get out of there. I got a Smurfette. $81 on this one. Doesn't say on this one, but I'm assuming it's same time frame. $81 on this one. Then look at this little Papa Smurf. He's so cute. And the tag's gone on this one, but he's so little. Look, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Let's find him a spot up here. Let's set him right there. And we're going to put him with the Halloween stuff. Then I got a set of, last things I've got is a set of Snoopy. So get out of there! I've got an Easter Snoopy, and then I don't know what that's off of. Then I've got a Snoopy and a Belle. And these are very old. So, anyway. So these are just some of the plushies that I brought out. And then the other thing was, when I had gone to the thrift shop last week that I showed in a previous video, I had gotten the bag of beanies so I could get the Ty, Hello Beanie Baby, Hello Kitty, and My Little Pony plushie. And Lilith Moore and I were discussing in the comments of that video about how we like the old style bodies of the My Little Ponies, you know, from back in the day. And which is true. But I like Rainbow Dash, so that's why I got this one. But this is my collection of Now I've got a whole bag of, well, I do have a bag of the old vinyl My Little Pony, Little Ponies, but I didn't want to, go through all of them and dig them all out. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, I can't reach it. See if I can try and get it. Everything has to be so complicated. Trying to get it without falling off the sofa. Anyway, I did have 3 plushes. They were in here on the fireplace with some other plushies, but I had wanted that Rainbow Dash to go with these. I have these My Little Pony plushes, and these are from the 80s. And I still had these. I thought I had more. I might have got rid of them. They might have gotten tossed years ago. I don't know. But I still had these. And they're still in perfect condition. This is my favorite, of course, because it's got rainbow hair. But, this one doesn't have wings, but these 2 do. But, well, I just wrecked everything on the fireplace mantle. But, if you touch my Grr plushie, I'll knock you in the head. Anyway, that was just some of the plushies that I brought out to add to my collection in my den that I don't have any room for here. But, anyway, that was my show and tell video number 1. Next one is just a small little one that I'm doing for some of my band stuff. And so, that's it. We'll be back. Bye.